Simple with it today, guys. What's good? We got another upper body day. We got rotator cuff stability, and we got some grip strength in there too. So we're adding a couple different elements into our strength routines that we typically neglect. So grip strength, a lot of people don't do grip strength. So we're gonna work on that today. But like I said, we're short, sweet, to the point. One take. Let's go. There's something on my back. There's something on my back. No, I felt something cold. The last video, and they were like, bro, the mic quality was extremely. So we're back with these mics for today's video. I had to do something with the Rode mic. I don't know what it is yet, but figure something out. Got these thoracic openers with the med ball. So it's efficient. You should be able to use these at any gym, right? Just get a med ball, get a few plates, stack them on top, lean over the med ball, stretch behind you. That's when you breathe out, right? So I'm breathing in, going back. As soon as I get to full extension, breathe through my diaphragm, come back forward, use my serratus muscles here to pull back up, all right? Do about 5 to 10 reps, right? Slowly going back up, good tempo. Here I got a heavy band. I'm putting one arm through, right on my tricep the whole time. I'm gonna grab both ends of the band, pull forward, and let this pull my shoulder back, right? So we're still working this overhead extension here. I'm opening up, having this arm get as far behind as my ear as I can, right? Working into it, I can turn a little bit, side to side. Forward for about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. We're gonna do a spine bar rotation with the med ball squeeze, right? The med ball, we're squeezing it, we're hugging it as tight as we can. We're squeezing this as hard as we can. I'm gonna keep my hips on the wall the whole time. And I'm gonna curl over and rotate. Side to side, coming back up for a few rotations. The rig assisted flat and chest opener stretch. Internally rotating here, externally rotating, letting the arms stay long here, and I'm getting that stretch right there on my lat, but also on my pec, right before we get into this upper body work. Get those band pull aparts there, activating my low traps. That's the emphasis. That's what we want to focus on with the low traps here. So we're going to be doing a very similar motion, right? Similar to rowing, activating those muscles, getting those ready for what we're going to do ahead. Those are split stance Pallof presses. You got the normal Pallof press where you're just in this bilateral stance, pressing out. Start to challenge yourself once you start to get used to those. So start to work different stances. Might be here, this might be difficult at first, depending on how heavy the band might be. You can split stance it. If you're really good at it, or a single legged, single arm, try different things out, right? It's all up to you to really try to advance yourself with the core movements and at least get it activated before the work ahead. So don't just do sit-ups, don't just do crunches, don't just be aimlessly doing those, just endlessly trying to get defined physique, defined abs, or at least just the right core and trunk strength. Start Pallof pressing. If you haven't done those already, you can use a band, you can use a cable. If you don't have an access to a band, even the light bands, the ones with the little handle, I'll toss up a picture. You can use those too. Those are pretty light, so try to go for something a little bit heavier once you start to get used to doing those movements. And the reps are gonna be high on those. I mean, a lot of reps. You're looking at 8 to 12, even 15 reps, depending on how much of a focus you wanna have on that. I don't really go above 3 sets at all on these kind of movements, more or less 2 sets. But I can add those before you start getting into your upper body days, even your lower body days too. I did those single arm rows from the half kneel stance. Similar to the Pallof presses I just showed you, you can vary up the different setups that you do with that. So you can be bilateral, you can split stance it, you can stagger from different positions, you know, hit obliques, stuff like that. With this, we took that split stance here because we're going unilateral today, right? One hand. Coming forward, we're taking that into the row too. So you have to stabilize the core the exact same way we did from the Pallof press now to these rows. We're hitting the lats, holding that row for about 2 to 3 seconds each time. All right, get a heavy band on it too. Obviously, say you start our light, build up, get up into a heavy band, but don't have it to where it's pulling you back the entire time. Get some good work in. Got the go-to right there. Allergies. Got the single hand elevated T-spine push-up, rotating through the T-spine, keeping the legs, the lower half, facing the ground, bracing that core. So like I said, we did the split stance. We're in this unilateral position here. We're taking it slowly and incrementally, getting to where we're going up the chain, right? Up through the upper body. We did the core, we had the row, then we had another push-up with that same row with it too, if you get any effects of both. Speed on one end, with the hand over there, the punch, and then we have the speed over here with the pull. We're counteracting those, getting ready for the plyometric work we're about to do ahead. Gratata. I'm pretty sure it was the first one. Pretty sure it was the first video you said something like that, gratata. Oh, I can't do that gratata. You remember that dude in the mirror? Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Good memories right there. That's some good nostalgia. That's good nostalgia right there. We got 3 exercises back to back. We got some rotational stability components that we're gonna start working on. Then we're gonna transfer that into an upper body plyometric. I got the Swiss ball here. I'm gonna use that for the purpose of stability, bracing my core, staying balanced in that split stance position again. I'm gonna rotate the ball overhead, come back around in front, and bring it back, and reverse the process. Then I'll use the water bag. I'm gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna provide some chaos with the water. So it's gonna shake around. I'm gonna have to stabilize even harder. We're gonna take that into the landmine, push and pull. All right, so those 3 movements, back to back to back. Feeling the sequence, feeling the flow from one movement to the other. See it all come together, right? Should be a flow to things. It's flow, man. Just keep flowing, right? Well, this says, keep flowing.
It's just different.
With these sets right here, trying to get more into contrast training, right? So we're having the strength movement along with the power movement back to back. For the purpose of this, we're working back into these contrast sets. So I'm not coming in overloading my body with a lot of sets of both at the start. Granted, later on, the sets and reps are gonna change. Reps are gonna come down substantially because the weight may continue to go up along with the power. Now I need a little bit more endurance. So we did 8 reps last week. Now we're doing 10, 2 sets though, right? So this power, this plyometric stuff isn't the focus for today's session. Later on down the road, we'll add more sets to it. It'll be 3, right? 3 to 4 sets. If we do any more than that, the reps are gonna be extremely low. No more than 3 to 4. Yesterday during his workout, he looks over. Come on. We got rows now. So we have this row, strength movement with a plyo movement, power movement that's going to contrast with that. So we got supine med ball throws. From here, rowing, using the lats, using the serratus anterior right here. Using these, coming down, right? Same rep scheme. We got 4 sets of 5 here, going heavy. We got 2 sets of 10 over there. All right, y'all, that's the day right there. Work some upper body, right? Some pushing, some pulling, working on that rate of force development. Started to work more into the max strength, and we're going to start transitioning into power. So we're starting to incorporate a little bit more plyometrics to contrast with these strength sets. But the goal is still strength right now. We're seeing how heavy we can really go for consistent, solid reps. And then we'll see what we can do next week. So the reps will come down. Sets may go up, may go down. It just depends on how I feel even on Wednesday next week. Let me know what else y'all want to see in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I say. Curtis, you got anything else? It's been a minute since I asked you if you got anything else. You got nothing? All right, it's all good. It's all good. Like I say, that's a good thing. But as I always say too, chase Kaizen, come perfectus. Peace, man.